Here we are at the front end of the engine again. Right now, those are plywood covers over our cylinders because the pistons and parts of the valves are still at an outside contractor's. We're waiting for those to come, but they are going to be finished very soon. Other things that have been done, including the piping. This particular line here is our lubrication line that feeds oil into the cylinder and the valve on this side of the engine. These two large heavy bars are our crosshead guides. Those are now in their final position in relationship to the very center bore of the piston. Between these two bars is what's called a crosshead that slides back and forth and is connected to the piston rod, and that's how the energy gets from the piston to the wheels. Amongst the other piping things that have been finished, this large line right here is the water supply to the injector. That's how we supply water to the boiler. But some of the other detail work, this valve and pipe to the side comes down to our track sprinkler. So in very dry conditions, we'll actually wet down the track as we go along to help fight fires. Some of the other lines here, you see the large rubber hose again is the water supply that feeds the engine. The other two lines behind it are the brake cylinder and brake pipe lines for our air brake system, and that air brake system is now finished and fully functional. And the piping that's been finished here in the cab, among the many other things, the large blue device up there is a regulator for our steam heat that feeds steam to both ends of the engine when we need heat to heat the cars. This large red valve is called the blower, so when we need to make our fire hotter, we open up this line and it sends steam up the smokestack and creates more draft through the fire. Our steam gauges are in place and have been tested, are fully operational. Another air line here, this air pipe down here is for our fire door, so when we hit the treadle, that gives air to the fire door to cause the fire doors to come open. Our brake stands here and the piping for the brake valves are all complete. And also the piping that you see around the side of the cab there, around the engineer's side, are all part of our air brake system. And that's a very complex set of piping, but it's all fully operational. It's been tested and ready to go.